Everyone gather around, gather around, gather around. So many of you came here today to Metrotham Con to, meet celebrities, to be part of panels, workshops, to watch performances, see burlesque, whatever it is. But some of you, I know, came for a discussion on classical architecture. And in classical architecture, we use common forms and shapes. This is the classic arch, and this is the short arch. We also have in classical architecture the long arch. Now, I've color-coded them so that you can tell them apart, so that you can tell that the short arch is the red, the yellow arch is the long. You've got the short and the long, and if you double them up, the difference becomes even more noticeable as you have the short and the long. And of course, we're only going to talk about the short to begin with. Now, the short, oh wait, I'm sorry. That's you thought that was the long, but that's the short. That's the long. See, they're color coded so you can tell the difference between them. They can, you know what? Do me a favor. Go ahead and take a look at those. Go ahead and take a look at the short or the long arch. It's you'll see it's just a piece of wood that has nothing on it. It doesn't move. And oh, but wait, they're labeled. These are the short. That means that the yellow are indeed the long, and that means that they are also labeled. That way you can always tell them apart, the short and the long. Now here's where it gets really interesting though. If you take a short and a long and you put them together, a short long will always match another short long.
Whoa.
But if you take a short long and you put it with a long short, the long short is always longer than the short long. And conversely, if you change the short long to a long short and the long short to a short long, then the short long becomes the long short. And I think it's because the word long comes first.
Mm-hmm.
But here's where it gets really bizarre. This is where your head starts to hurt because they are all the exact
Whoa.
same length. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the long and short of it. And that just happened. Boom.